This is a special news bulletin from FlawedInk. Good evening, everybody. This is Jason Santee, side by side with my partner, Bill Smith. We're here this evening to bring you...
This morning, technically.
This evening, whenever you're listening to this, as a matter of fact. It's definitely this morning for us, Bill. As you can hear in my voice, this is a serious matter.
It's morning in America, folks.
It's morning in America, we think, with this COVID-19 outbreak in this world. I'm sorry, Bill, can you take over?
Well, in all seriousness, we just wanted to say something real quick. We do have a regularly scheduled program coming to you later this week, but we just wanted to say a couple real quick things. This is, I think, very timely. And in regard to the coronavirus, Jason and I have been talking extensively about this, and we hopefully will be addressing this, but this is a timely matter. And I think a couple things we just want to say off the bat. Try to be calm. And then
please be calm. Don't try, but just be calm.
As important, if not more important, be kind, be considerate, and be a decent person. A couple observations I've made within the last 4 to 6 weeks of this is that nobody is going to come and save you. You build your community, you have people around you that you trust, you get prepared. Toilet paper is great. Be considerate,
Well, what I'd like to say is this. What we know about this disease is...
Virus. Pandemic, technically. WHO says, CDC.
What we know about this is the people at risk are elderly and those with autoimmune diseases. Give some consideration to the folks that are truly impacted by this. For the most part, what we know as of right now is if you don't have a issue with your immune system, this is going to be like a cold or the flu or something for you, which sucks. No one wants to get that. Think about the people that do have those because their lives are at risk. Hoarding everything for healthy people when elderly and the folks with autoimmune disease, folks with
immunosuppressants, things of that nature,
immune systems that are not as strong, they're the folks we've got to protect. I mean, that's our job as Americans, is to protect each other and work together. So
I'd even say that more succinctly to Americans, that's just our job as being a decent human being.
There you go.
And the other thing is, check on your neighbors, check on those that you care about that are in your, maybe even on the fringes of your circle. I just checked with my neighbors the other day and said, hey, do you need anything?
And I've seen some great stuff on social media. Keep that going, offering resources up with schools closing and all this other stuff to help out other families or less fortunate families. There's going to be a lot of folks that need a little bit of help because of this curveball that's been thrown into their day-to-day lives. So, as Bill said, decent human being, and again, wash your hands. Think about hygiene. Think about health safety for other people, not just yourself. So, washing your hands. If you're going to have people over your house, family or whatnot, especially if it's grandparents or anything like that, take some Clorox wipes. Wipe everything down that's touched, all the door handles and appliances and whatnot that are touched on a regular basis, just in case someone doesn't even realize they're carrying it. We don't want to pass this to the folks that are, again, the elderly, the folks with the autoimmune diseases. Just think about more than just yourself a little bit here. Think about the folks that are truly impacted by this as far as life and death goes.
Yeah, and the reality of it is 60 to 90% of Americans have already been exposed. That's just a fact. I spoke with my doctor Thursday. We had a long discussion about this. Stay stocked up on vitamin C. Vitamin C is a great natural deterrent. Things like echinacea, elderberry. I was talking to you about that kind of stuff the other day. Natural things. Try not to rely so much on, I would say, supplements or vitamins, especially if they are made in China. 90% of our supplies, especially in regards to medicine, are made in China. And the reason I say that isn't to necessarily be phobic or an ist, but the reality of it is that you can speculate on the origin, which I don't really hear a lot of people talking about. But the touch point from this really is Wuhan, the Wuhan province in China. So the only thing I would say is if you're going to ingest things of that nature, check the date of it. I would see if you could predate this thing, just to be wise, just to be cautious. But things like lemons, oranges, things with vitamin C, that is a known immune booster. And also this is something that is naturally used that God has given us to help combat these things. So, I think in just basically, for me, the most important thing is stay calm, rely on the people that are in your life, build a network. Ronald Reagan said, the scariest words in the English language are, hi, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. So I know a lot of things are starting to shut down. There's a lot of questions. You got to rely on the people in your life. You got to pool your resources, community, things of that nature. And just be kind. If everyone else is being an ass, but you're being kind, that's going to speak louder. And hopefully that will be more contagious than this virus.
And to wrap my piece up, as our late, great Democratic president, John F. Kennedy, said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. And this is the time for your country and your countrymen, countrywomen, if you will.
Country folk.
Yeah, everyone pitch in, help out. We get through this.
All right, that being said, fight tyranny, stay frosty, get in the arena, and be vigilant. Jesus said, watch and pray. That's not to get into conspiracy theoretical area, but just watch and pray. So if you guys need anything, FlawedInk.com, info@FlawedInk, FlawedInkCLE@gmail.com. Be good, be kind.
Peace.
Peace.